Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the medal winners ceremony for the ice dance small medals rhythm dance of the ISU World Figure Skating Championships 2021, Stockholm, Sweden. Third, and winner of the ISU small bronze medal from the United States of America, Madison Chalk and Nevin Bates. Second, and winners of the ISU small silver medal from the United States of America, Madison Hubble, Zachary Donahue. First, and winners of the ISU small gold medal in ice dance rhythm dance from FSR, Victoria Zenitsina, Nikita Katsalapov. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and again, congratulations to the medalists.
Hi everyone, before we start the press conference, I would like to first remind you all of the procedure. I would appreciate if everyone has their camera off and the microphone muted. Please raise your hand if you'd like to ask a question. And when I call your name, unmute your microphone and turn on your camera. After your question is answered, please turn your camera off and mute your microphone again. For this press conference, we have Russian translation available. And now welcome to the press conference after the rhythm dance. On first place, Victoria Sinitsina and Nikita Katsalapov from FSR. On second place, Madison Hubble and Zachary Donahue from the USA. And on third place, Madison Chalk and Evan Bates from the USA. Congratulations to all three teams. For the rhythm dance, you all have very energetic music. How did it feel to skate with such a small audience? Did it affect your performance in any way?
Привет. Всем здравствуйте. Хочу сказать, что мы очень рады находиться здесь и на этом чемпионате. Мы очень долго его ждали и рады вообще, да, что он состоялся, потому что был сложный сезон, и мы все через это проходим и прошли, слава богу. Поэтому очень рада находиться здесь с ребятами вместе и соревноваться на одном льду. Мы этого очень долго ждали.
Very happy just to be here. We've waited a very long time for this, and we are happy that the World Championships are taking place. It has been a difficult season, and we've been going through it. Everybody has been going through it, and we are so glad to be able to be here with everybody and to compete against all the other guys.
Yeah. As for everybody's programs, is Broadway, so I think there weren't many performances that weren't energetic. It's a very energetic theme. We've had some experience competing with no audience. The difference here, I realized actually watching the men's event is, I think never in our career and probably never again will we compete in an event where the audience is all other skaters. They're gathering for this World Championships. Everyone in the stands is extremely involved in the skating family, and that felt really special when I was watching the men's event. It's a lot of appreciation and gratitude to be here. So I felt a lot of support. We had our many skaters from Montreal in the stands, and they were cheering for us. And we felt the energy. It was a great performance.
Yes, the audience is definitely missed, but the audience that we did have here was incredibly supportive, like Patty said. It's the skating family and one you come to know and grow with over a decade in this sport. So we are very grateful that we are able to compete here. The ISU has put on a wonderful event for us, and we're so grateful to all the federations who participated in making this possible. Yeah, we had a wonderful time skating today. Yes, it's a very energetic program, all of them, and I think that kind of energy really creates buzz in the arena, even if there aren't that many people. And it was a really good vibe in the ring today.
Thank you very much. We have a question from Jan Christopher Lott. Please unmute yourself and show yourself in camera. Thank you.
Yes, it's so good to see three of you on that podium, on that table. You're a bit fun. Victoria and Nikita, I was thinking that at Europeans in 2015, so 6 years ago, in Stockholm, you were not there, you did not participate, I don't remember. And now we see all the growth, all the maturity you've gained through those 6 years. What I'm interested in is to see how your style has been merging, has been that connection you have developed through the years. Can you tell us how you lived that process?
Можете по-русски?
Да, это вопрос...
Нет, я вопрос.
Вокруг нет.
Действительно, прошло очень много времени, и, наверное, вы знаете, такова судьба, можно сказать, что мы не участвовали в том чемпионате Европы, но сейчас мы здесь. После короткой программы на первом месте. Наверное, все не случайно. Я могу сказать, что за это время изменилось у нас с Викторией. Мы чувствуем друг друга без слов абсолютно. И самое важное, мы доверяем друг другу на 100%, то есть работаем 50 на 50 всегда. Что еще можно сказать? Наслаждаемся тем, что мы делаем, проходим через все трудности, держась за руку. И это наша жизнь, можно сказать.
Yes, indeed. A lot of time has passed, and we were not here in 2015, but now we are here and we are sitting in first place following the short dance. What has changed? Well, I think we are just feeling each other without words. We trust each other 100%, and we just love what we are doing, and we go together through everything and overcome all difficulties hand in hand.
Спасибо.
Спасибо.
Do we have more questions?
I'm so hungry.
I have a question.
Please go on, Tatiana.
Okay. My question is to Madison and Zach. So, unlike the other teams, you have a new program. You made a new rhythm dance and even a new free dance. So can you talk about that a little bit? Why you picked burlesque for your rhythm dance and why you were so bold to change both programs?
Well, I think we had a lot of time, like everyone, to, talk about what we wanted for this season and what we liked about last season. We knew right away we were going to do a new free dance, and with everything that happened, we knew that we would do that project with Scott. So then that conversation came up about, do we change both? And looking at last season, especially how we performed our rhythm dance at Four Continents last year, we felt we kind of grew it as much as we could. And we skated extremely well at Four Continents, and there wasn't as big of a gap competitively as what we would like. So we decided for that reason to change the theme, to change something about the program, And when we started looking at all the different types of Broadway, we wanted something that felt a little bit more modern, more us, yes, powerful and sexy. And so we ended up with burlesque. And we also kind of, at some point, realized that this year wasn't going to be our typical season, and the fans weren't going to be in the stands. And for the most part, we were going to be performing for the judges and the skating community, and of course the fans at home. But the people who were there, going to be there in person judging us, were these judges who have committed a lot of their life, a lot of their time into this journey with us. And we thought that they might want to see something new from us, a new project, something exciting. I always love the beginning of a season when people put out their programs, and I'm on YouTube and I'm so curious what music they chose and their costumes and everything. So I wanted to give people a little bit of that excitement. And we're just happy with the project, so it worked out.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We have a question from Blondet Clementine.
Yeah, hello. One of your teams is gonna be world champion tomorrow, just before the Olympic season. How big an advantage do you think it is?
Is that for who?
I think it's for
For all the
Overall
skaters.
speaking,
Переведите, пожалуйста.
Да, вопрос это одна пара завтра будет
Да-да-да.
чемпионом мира, и думает ли перед олимпийским сезоном, поскольку это может быть какое-то преимущество, начинать олимпийский чемпион в статусе чемпиона мира.
Я думаю, некоторое преимущество есть, потому что в нашем виде спорта есть международный рейтинг. Вот, те соревнования, которые удаются удачно, и когда мы завоевываем медали, мы получаем рейтинг очков. Но это сторонняя вещь, конечно же. В ранге чемпиона, та пара, которая выйдет в ранге чемпиона мира, если она продолжит свой путь так же хорошо, как после этого соревнования, я думаю, все-таки отношения немножко лучше. Правильно я сказал, Таня? Я не знаю, вообще какую-то ерунду.
Well, yes, I do think it will be an advantage because our sport, there's rating plays a role in our sport, and when you win medals, you receive a rating, and if the couple that will be world champion will continue the same way, and I think they will be looked at in a different way.
Well, first I would like to say that you said one of us three. I don't know if you meant one of us three, but certainly there's a lot of people not here in this press conference that I'm not going to count out of the race. So somebody of the event tomorrow will be champion. And yes, it's what we all work for. We've been with this goal for the last several years, and it's just as real today as it was, I guess now 2 years ago and 3 years ago. And there is something that happens to your confidence or your view of yourself when you win something like this. So I think it's going to definitely give whatever team is at the top some momentum going into their Olympic season.
On the other hand, some food for thought is that while one team gets a medal, everyone else gets another dose of hunger. I think
Yeah.
that, when you get so close, whether it's fifth, sixth, when you feel that you're reaching the top and you're really trying to push your potential, you want it that much more when someone has it. So I think, yes, there are certainly technical advantages with our system and the judging the way it is with points and everything. But I think that to count out a team who doesn't win the World Championships going into the Olympics would be a mistake, because I think they're going to show up twice as hungry as they were the year before.
Yes, we completely agree with everyone. There are advantages, of course, and I think personally you feel like you've accomplished a goal, and that's a great thing, and then you can set yourself up to not have to prove yourself, but to keep accomplishing goals. And I think, of course, we don't count anyone out. But I think it also leaves a lot of opportunity for growth in the next season, whether or not you win. I think, again, it's anyone's game. There are so many talented athletes, and everyone is going to be hungry next year because it's especially an Olympic year. So I think it's going to be interesting no matter what happens.
Thank you very much. I think we can just close this press conference, or our skaters can rest and eat.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, everyone, to our skaters. Congratulations again. Thank you, Tatjana, for translating, and all the media here. Thank you, spasiba, and good luck tomorrow for the freight.
Thank you.